Hi there, welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. You see, we had the creek, and there's a cutoff of a tree now going across the creek. Here it is. I told you I like to walk logs, so I'm on top of this one. We're not gonna grab anything, and even now, this log's on the ground. So see, there's branches right here. That could be tricky if you're in the air. There's something to hold on to. We'll go ahead and bump into it. Now this tree, if you look, here's my foot. That's a size 12 shoe, and I'm going all the way over. It's got the bark on it. It's got a pretty good grip. This is actually easy. Oh, that was a little. Look, this is again. We got a log on top of it, and we'll just transition. Won't try to even use the hands. I know you can't see it, but if it's possible, because this tree goes up. Let's see. Okay, so this ain't got no bark, and this is actually what I want to try to see how slippery this is. But see, this ain't got no bark like the last one, and I've actually changed my stance to going straight forward to side. I want to test it out. Now, when I get to the end over here, I see I got to touch this stuff, but I want to see how slippery it is with these shoes on, because I don't like these shoes. I mean, they're good shoes, they're Nikes, but it feels real slick. So I'm gonna try to slide off and see what that feels like. Yeah, it wasn't no grip. That's what I was wanting y'all to look at. How easy it is for me to. I mean, I made that look easy. I got a little fire going to make my direction. But few things get me excited other than challenges that maybe I can't do. I ain't saying I can't do it. But here we got one of them logs down. And it ain't got no bark. That's why we tested it over there. But folks, look, this goes up in arches over this body of water. So it's hard enough to walk a log. Look at that perfect hole. What do you think is down in there? Somebody been back here. That's a footprint and a jug. But look, that's probably 4 foot, little 4 foot drop. If you look, it goes slightly up over the water. That water's not very deep. You can see through it. It's nasty looking though. Oh, it's horrible looking. It's got that murky muck. Little island right there. And there's probably if I got scared and I thought I was gonna have to jump, I'd jump onto that. I jump onto that tree right there. So I'll probably go over and knock the branches off there so I don't get hurt. Knock that branch off. These are woodpecker marks if you didn't know. But that's what it looks like. It's probably at least 50, 60 feet, maybe more. You're going straight, have to get wet pretty much all the way down. So this is my next project. I'm not gonna do it in these shoes. There's a cool little body of water off to the thing, off of the creek. I always look for things like this. This one's nice though. Cause it's got if I had 2 feet, it wouldn't even bother me. Wouldn't even be nothing to talk about. But I have a rod in my ankle, so having a fixator, or not a fixator, but my leg is stuck. I don't have an ankle. So I don't have the mobility that the ankle causes. So it makes balancing and walking difficult, really. But I got this little fire going. Man, I don't think I can get this thing low. Make it worse. Hold on, folks. Can't even see the fire, can you? Well, gosh. Might be something. Let's see. I can't see the fire. Find an old pig sticker right quick. This is that old living right here. Somebody asked me if I was homeless. I'm not. Not technically. Because they see me living out in the creek and stuff. It was cute. But when I got busted with all the weed and they said I'd have to do all that time, I thought about coming out here, somebody's woods anyway, and running. I actually did run. Ran to Minneapolis, Minnesota with Jason Monday to go sell some magazines. And I spent a whole bunch of money on new clothes and cigarettes, and had a couple $100 in a book bag. That's how we was traveling. We would make some hot dogs. And wow, I got all these spiders on this shit. Holy cow, get off my bag. Man, I have been, you should have seen all the spiders on here. Man, that's not cool. So we get off the bus. There's a delay in Nashville, Tennessee. This black dude comes up. He's like, "Yo, man, y'all guys looking for some weed?" And I was like, "Yeah, we looking for some weed." He goes, "I can get a dime bag real quick for you." So I gave the dude $10. I see him walk off, and he said, "I gotta go right around these apartments right there. Look, you can see the apartments. You can see the apartments." And you know, I'm done for giving him the money, but I was hopeful. I even think I told the dude if he came back with the money, I'd give him some or something. You know what I mean? I don't remember how long the holdover was for, but I can tell you, we missed that bus waiting for that dude. He never came neither. All my stuff was on it, and it wasn't labeled. It was, you know, it was a book bag, so it was carry on. It wasn't underneath. I didn't label it. But as fast as I could, I was like, "Hey, wait, we missed the bus. Tell them to stop. We'll run it down, because you know they have to stop and stuff." But where we were, the next stop was way down the road. It wasn't convenient for them to stop. They were on a schedule. He said, "We can't make them stop," and I was like, "Man, I had all my stuff is on there. Can you tell them to, you know, put it somewhere or something?" It's at such and such a place. He said, "Man, we can't guarantee that." I said, "Oh man, I lost that shit. It was gone. It was like a couple $1,000 worth of stuff. All my cigarettes, all my clothes. I didn't bring a suitcase. I brought 2 carry-on bags, and they were maxed out. I just learned how to fold stuff the correct way too. We get to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota in October. Oh, that's buzzer hot. It's freezing. Now, mind you, I'm running from the feds for the charge of possession with the intent to distribute 100 keys of marijuana. And I had looked in the Jacksonville Daily News, and it said, "Do you like traveling? Do you want to see travel around the United States and make money? Call this number." I said, "Hell yeah!" So I called the number, and I don't know, it might have even been animated, but I might have talked to somebody. But I talked to them, and they was like, "Look, there right now. There's a group down in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. You want to go with them?" I was like, "I don't care where I go." It was like, "This is how it works. They'll give you $20 cash every day, and you got to go out and sell magazines, and you make a commission off of that. And regardless if you sell a magazine or not, you'll get $20 every day. On Friday, you get 40 or something, 60." I said, "I'm down." They said, "Go to the bus station. Do you have a friend?" And I was like, "I might have a friend." I said, "Well, if you get a friend, call us back, but go to the Jacksonville bus station. We'll have a bus ticket waiting for you." So I knew Jason Monday wasn't doing nothing, so I asked him if he wanted to do it. I said, "Dog, come on, man. Let's have some fun." I cut his hair. He had long, long hair. He got dreadlocks now, but it was way long. I said, "Man, if we gonna make money like this, you gotta look presentable." He let me cut his hair. He didn't need to cut his hair. All that when we got there, everybody was it looked like a bunch of misfits. They was slinging magazines though, and look, it wasn't even like a good deal or anything. It's probably not good to eat hot dogs when it ain't ashes neither. But we got to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Jay had his man. I want to say Jay made his stuff made it. Like he had a bag or something. Don't quote me. But we get out there, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. We go to the whatever hotel. I can't remember what the hotel was. There's like 100 people. They go out in vans and groups of 10. And as soon as they got there, they gave us $20. So I got me some cigarettes and something to eat. They put you in a room. It'd be like a 2-bedroom room. There's like 5 of you, 3 of you on the floor. That didn't bother me at all. There's a video game. There's all kind of stuff you could play and things. First day out, or you got to watch a video the first couple days. Wasn't no big deal. And then like for 2 days, you got to walk with somebody, or maybe a week, because I wasn't there that long. I was there less than a month. And then my stepdad had a heart attack, and I had to come back and help him. Put the color on that. And they all been cold too. They ain't even been hardly been close to cook. Um, man, didn't sell Nair magazine. I mean, none. I did have pretty good conversation with people because I just didn't believe in the product. They wanted you to buy like a 5-year subscription, like $200 worth of magazines. Pay them up front. Nobody wants to do that. Some of them people were making money. I don't know how. I mean, they were winning trips. I didn't even believe in selling magazines. Now that they even make magazines, I mean, I see them at their stores and stuff. People read them, and it's all over the internet. I ended up going home.
And the next place they went was where I always wanted to go, man. Oh man, I think Jay told me they went to Montana right after that, and I always wanted to go there. And a free trip too. They never said anything about the magazine. They would like every Wednesday or something they have like a little conference to try to help you how to even start to sell them and stuff. Here's some pointers, and I really didn't care. I knew I wasn't gonna do that. I'd take that $20 to go get me 2 packs of cigarettes, and I'd give me 2 packs of cigarettes and 2 Long Island iced teas, and just go to bed. I forget what I did for food. I ate though. Maybe somebody bought it or something. I forget. Maybe that was part of the deal too. They bought lunch. Breakfast was part of the oh maybe it was the hotel that I ate. That's probably more like it. That would actually make sense with it. Not even no cool stories like other than Monday feet would stink like a mug cuz he said he took his shoe off. He said his foot was itching him. He took his shoe off and just the heel to scratch it and shit. Somebody said, "God damn, something stink." He said, "Let's go." We passed the cow farm. I said, "Damn, Jay, you know you just compared your feet to a cow farm, right?" That was my first. That was my last venture running from the cops. Not even my first. Long from my first. Then I just turned myself in. From the feds. I didn't run one other time. And you know, really, that's what it's about running. Because unless you're willing to do this, so look, they don't make hot dogs out here. Believe it or not, Walmart is not the place that grows corn. It's the place that sells it. And you got to find it. And I ran a couple of times, folks. Never longer than a year, you know what I mean? And I was lucky because I didn't have a wife. My daughter was taken care of. But the reality was, it wasn't never going to go away. And if you're running from the cops, it's never going to go away neither. The best thing you do is get all your affairs in order and go face up. And maybe because of everything that's going on, it'll be a little bit easier. Because you're going to have to get a job. You got to do something that involves that social security number. It's going to pop up. They don't actually go looking for you. They wait for you to make a mistake. They're looking for you to come and enforce. And I wasn't never one to really be on the radar. I mean, you hear 200 pounds of weed and you think it's a lot. It's a lot for an individual. I sure didn't want to go do them 5 years. You could bet it. But I had to. And it's stressful running. Everybody's got cameras. Somebody's going to tell on you. You need a job. You need assistance. You got to go to the doctor. You got to get your driver's license. There's a million things. They offer up food stamps. Florida came up, oh, excuse me. Florida came up with this thing to get people that got DWIs. They sent them a damn letter saying that they give them $100 if they show up to this place. And they had all the cops there. A lot of them was like, "Oh man, I knew it was a setup." Still fell for it. That was raw. They ain't gonna do it. Some raccoons and stuff out here. And damn spiders too. Man, you should have seen my book bag a second ago. It's horrible. Well, that fire got me hot. It is a beautiful day. We out here in the woods in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Don't know, about to put that out. Here's the next log. We're going to Dirty Dan's balance on this one. It's a good one out of the top. Seems kind of domy. See, like there's a hump up there. Let's see if I can show you. See right there, the top is not smooth. It's real lumpy. We'll have more when I get out there. All right, hope everybody's having a good day and staying safe. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Peace.